Hello and welcome to Unfrazzle with me, Louise Miller. If you're a solo business owner and you have a big, exciting vision and loads of ideas that you want to get out in the world but without drowning in a sea of overwhelm, then this is the podcast for you. Each week I'll be sharing bite-sized insights to help you stop faffing and stay focused so you can make your brilliant ideas happen and make a bigger impact in the world. It's time to step away from the hustle and find a kinder, more sustainable approach to productivity. So grab yourself a cuppa and let's get started. So today I want to talk about driving, but stick with me, I promise you there's a point to all of this. So I can and I do drive, but it's really not my favourite. I actually waited until I was 26 to take lessons, and I've always been a bit nervous behind the wheel, which for some reason manifests in me talking to myself as I drive. But anyway, a little while ago, in a moment of either madness or kindness, I'm not sure which, I offered to drive home from an evening with friends so that Tom could enjoy a few glasses of wine. So it's raining and it's pitch black by the time we leave, and as we round the first bend, I'm reminded that since failing to get the anti-glare coating on my glasses, other people's headlights hurt my eyeballs. But anyway, we're approaching a big roundabout that is renowned in the Shire for being a bit of a nightmare to navigate. And I'm in a single lane which is about to split into three. So I ask Tom, which lane? And his oh so helpful response? This one. I have a choice of 3 lanes and he says this one. And no, there wasn't an accompanying arm gesture, although I wouldn't have been able to see if there was because it was dark and raining and I'm keeping my eyes on the road. So which bloody one is what I would have yelled if I were a yelly kind of person, but instead I figure it out myself, roll my eyes and thank him for providing me with an anecdote that beautifully illustrates the importance of specificity when you have places you'd love to get to in your business. So whenever you have a destination in mind, whether that's a launch, a website revamp, audience growth, getting more speaking opportunities, being specific about exactly what you need to do will get you there faster. Have you ever heard the expression ambiguity is the enemy of execution? That is true. In the same way as Tom's highly ambiguous this one could have resulted in a wrong turn or a few laps of the roundabout, being unclear about the steps you need to take to move your projects and ideas forward will slow you down. If you sit at your desk and see website revamp on your to-do list, for instance, you may well spend the first part of your day procrastinating because, and you might not realise this in the moment, but you're not quite sure what that means in practice. So if you compare that to sitting down in front of a to-do list that says, write first draft of copy for new about page, see how much clearer that is. It's the equivalent of your sat-nav calmly telling you to get into the left lane and leave the roundabout at the first exit. You know exactly what to do to navigate this part of your journey with more ease. So is there anything on your to-do list that feels ambiguous? Might it help you to get a little bit more specific about what you actually need to do in practice? I encourage you to give it a go and see how it feels. I hope that helps and look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you for listening to Unfrazzle. Sharing is caring, so if you loved this episode, please share it on your socials or head over to Spotify, iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts and leave me a review. Not only will I be hugely grateful, your ratings and reviews will help others to find this podcast so that even more people can make their ideas happen. Thanks so much and see you next time.